Okay, clipping. Part 4, I believe it is. So this video is going to be pertinent to someone who is going to use their head unit deck power to power their door speakers and then add an amplifier to power an, an aftermarket subwoofer. So you have an aftermarket subwoofer amplifier and an aftermarket subwoofer, but you're just going to use the deck power. Maybe you replaced your factory head unit with an aftermarket head unit, but you're still using the speaker wires coming out of the head unit to power your door speakers. All right, so and then you're going to use an amplifier to power your subwoofers. So this is only going to be pertinent to those types of people. So if you have an amplifier running on your mids and highs and then one running on your subs, then this is not going to have anything to do with your setup. This has only got to do with running deck power on your mids and highs and then a subwoofer amplifier on the subwoofer. All right, so right now I've got the oscilloscope probe set to 1x on the oscilloscope on the RCA coming out of the head unit. Okay, so I need to go back and set the probe to 1x because it's a very, very low voltage. Now I'm on track number 1, which is 40 hertz. Now I'm volume 50, 50, 51, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let me adjust the voltage on the screen. Volume 59, volume 6061, and then maxed out volume 62. That's clipping. So we're all the way up to volume 61 and we're clean. Volume 61 and it's clean. Volume 62 and it's clipped. All right, so now keep that in mind. Volume 61 is your highest clean volume at a 0 dB level at 40 hertz on these RCA cables. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I want to pause it. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go to track 2, which is 1 kilohertz. I want to adjust the time alignment so you can see it clearly on the screen. And again, that's volume 61, 61, and volume 62. All right, so back to volume 61, and it's clean on the screen. All right, that is on the RCA level right there, RCA. So now what I'm going to do, now I'm going to turn the volume down. All right, see, volume up, volume down, just so you can see it on the screen. I don't do bullshit. I am human. I do make mistakes from time to time, but I will tell you as it is, the best I can. So now I've got the probe disconnected from the RCAs, and now I'm going to connect it to the speaker wires. Okay. And that's just some static residual stuff. Now I'm going to turn the speaker wires on. See this switch right here, I've got it turned off and on so I can turn the deck power off and on with that switch, you know, just for general purposes. So now let me see, I've got the switch turned to 1x. Now I'm going to put it on 10x. And what that does, you know, there's a resistor in line there, whatever. So I got it on 10x, so now I need to go over here and put it on 10x, and all that does is adjust the voltage on the screen here. So now, for 1 kilohertz, like you've seen before, at volume 61 it was clean, and volume 62 it started clipping. All right, same track, 1 kilohertz, 0 dB. And I'm going to just turn the volume up 1 notch at a time. Now look, so right there, volume 49 is rounded on the screen. Look, the waveform is rounded. Volume 47, it's even more rounded. Volume 49, volume 50, that's starting to, like, the rounded part of the waves are starting to like flatten out. Volume 50 is very flat. 51, 52, I mean, that's just square wave, clip city. So volume 49 is the maximum volume that you're going to get clean out of deck power. So what happens is, if you put it on volume 61, because your sub amplifier on the RCA side, it was clean up to volume 61, and remember, volume 62 was clipping, 61 was clean. Well, now if you're running deck power, and again, this is only going to be for a select few people, but you know, I want to teach everybody. So if you're, you know, setting your amplifier gain on your sub amplifier at volume 61, just like we have here, well, look what your deck power is doing. It is pure clipping, pure distortion. So you want to turn your volume down on your, if you are running deck power, right there, volume on, in this instance, at 1 kilohertz, volume 49 is going to be your maximum clean volume on your deck power. So what you want to do is, if you're running deck power on your door speakers, your mids and highs, then you want to set the gain on your subwoofer amplifier at volume 49. That way your door speakers will retain a clean signal, and then you'll get maximum performance out of your subwoofer amplifier, and then your whole system will have a good sound quality. All right, I hope this helps somebody out there. Let me know what you think in the comment section, the good, bad, the ugly. Let me know what you like about it. Let me know what you don't like about it. You know, hit the like button, whatever, subscribe. I'm going to keep pumping these videos out as I find time, and I'm going to try to, you know, explain the different concepts of car audio in a way that most people can understand it. All right, then, that's all for this one.